Mighty push. Reverse time. What's up guys, PiePop101 here. Today I'm super excited to be showcasing the reverse time mod and time stop for the voice commands mod. So without further ado, let's get started. So to start with the reverse time, if we open up our voice commands, all you need to do is either enable it or disable it. And as you can tell right here, it's just set to beta for now. So just enable, disable, simple as that. And the way that the reverse time actually works is it tracks everything about the creatures and the items as soon as they spawn in for 5 seconds. And then after that, well, it's all fair game. So all we really need to do is drop whatever it is. There's nothing special about it. Everything that gets spawned in, it can be items, it can be creatures, and even spawn horse. We can even have a horse like this. Watch this. Almighty push. Reverse time. And then for everything, it gets set back to the original position. Although, I don't think it's completely working for the horse since it's a custom creature. But, I don't know, maybe that actually worked. Okay, well that's pretty cool. So yeah, it tracks everything for the next 5 seconds. And it makes enemies come back to life if they had died. It does not currently work for creatures that, well, lose a limb. So if we chop our head off or we chop our arms off, why the heck did the horse decide to walk right into my attack? Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's basically how it works. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. It's not perfect by any means. There's still a lot of bugs, and that's why it's currently in beta. I want to get it perfect before I actually release this. And again, you can get this mod, all of my others for the moment, while they're in beta form on virtualitygaming.tech. VRG. And of course, since you guys are curious, I did completely overhaul the time stop. So instead of it working 24/7 to track everything, now it tracks it in an instant, which saves up so much space and makes your game so much faster. For example, spawn enemy army. Spawn enemy army. Stop time. Everybody instantly gets frozen. You know, you can kill them, do whatever you want. Spawn enemy. Everybody that gets spawned in, while time stop is active, they're instantly frozen. Although, you can still, of course, move them around, do whatever you want. You can pick them up, make them temporarily active. And look at this. Obviously, they're still holding their stuff because this guy is still alive. Except, if we hit him hard enough in the face, notice his eyes close. And yes, as you can tell by this, we also freeze all of our particles. So it doesn't always work with certain particles that temporarily spawn in, but for the most part it does. So if we want to punch him in the head a couple of times, notice these blood squirts freeze completely. I mean, with her, notice everything about her. Like, everything is frozen. I'm completely isolated right now in this instance. And it's so cool. We can even do things like, and if we were to spawn in this dagger pouch, we can literally become Dio. And then from here, start time. Everything gets tracked. You can fight enemies like normal. It works absolutely no problems. You can even do something like this and freeze enemies midair when doing an attack. So, watch this. Let's use the Rasen Shuriken. Why not? Stop time. We freeze not only the particles from this, the particles in the Rasen Shuriken, although that's a shader that's a little bit different. I haven't actually worked on that yet. Every enemy's position is completely frozen. We got a horse butt sticking up in the air. All of these items. This guy that's still alive, but, you know, completely frozen. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. You can, of course, still pierce enemies. You can slash enemies, like, if I was to use this, hold on, let's see. We can dismember him while he's frozen in time, and then, of course, start time. He's dismembered, and everybody that got hit by that Rasen Shuriken has all the velocity saved, and then gets knocked back where they're supposed to. It even works if you wanted to do something like stop time. And check this out. Fireballs are completely frozen in time. The particle trail is completely frozen. It's awesome. I think it's pretty awesome. Now, there are still a bunch of customizations and things I still want to get done to it, but for the most part, I'm very, very happy with both of these and how they've turned out so far. So what we're going to do is just fight a couple of enemies so I can really show off how this works. That's cool. I didn't realize the Dragon Slayer was tier 5. I didn't realize we could do that. Very nice. Stop time. You hold on to that for me. Throw that at his head. Here, you know what? Punch you in the head a couple of times. Let me borrow this. Random weapon. Ooh. Random weapon. Imbue with fire. Check this out. Let's actually light this lady on fire. Now, I didn't turn off the fact that it can light enemies on fire. Ooh, hold on. Let's do this again. I'm gonna keep doing it till we light her on fire. Okay, there we go. So, I didn't turn off the fact that it can ignite enemies still. I thought that was actually really funny. And of course, they're super close to each other. That's why she got lit on fire too. But over time, we can watch them burn as they're frozen in time. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm probably going to turn it off so it doesn't do that. And of course, since we started a wave, all of them are just frozen in their original positions. And then this guy, he despawned, so all of his weapons are here. But, I mean, come on. This is so much fun to use. And I'm super excited to be finally getting it out to you guys whenever, you know, that actually happens. Check this out. All of the velocities and everything are saved, so even if we're throwing gigantic weapons like these... let's get a little closer. There we go. Ready? Start time. It is freaking awesome. Although, let me turn back on the reverse time. Let's see how well it works with an actual wave. I don't have a ton of experience testing this out while I fight in a wave, but last I saw it was pretty awesome, so. Reverse time. So they all go back to their original positions. She comes back, automatically gets knocked down, and... Okay, same with him. He comes back up, he automatically grabbed his sword that we got knocked down. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Summon Glock. And of course, if I was to use something like this Glock and kill him, reverse time. Come back up. I know you want to do it, pal. So he comes back. Dude, she just knocked him out. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, and let's say we have a bunch of enemies trying to fight us. Well, let's kill this lady. Let's kill him. Kill her. Reverse time. Okay, let's see how this works. Hey, give me this back. So they all come back.
Here we go.
I need to make it not work for any enemies that are currently alive. But check this out. So he had a weapon before, and he obviously had his arm attached before. Now he wakes up without his arm attached. One thing I need to do, obviously, just reattach the arm. Now, I don't think it should be that difficult. At the very least, I can just parent it, and we can call it a day with that, just as a little makeshift thing. And the voice commands mod is literally my end-all, be-all, something that I want to include everything in. So you mean, like, we have the stop time, reverse time, we have all the Naruto stuff, like multi-shadow clone jutsu, spawning in a bunch of shadow clones like that. We have Fireball, Meteor, Thunderbolt, Rain of Lightning, Rain of Arrows, Rain of Fire, Weapon Rain, arrows that come down, lightning that comes down, fire that comes down, random weapons that spawn around the arena. Oh, hey, look at that. I didn't even mean to get this, and I still did. Absolutely love this. The best joke weapon a Blade and Sorcery player could ask for. But yeah, there is still so much more to this mod that I want to do. So many more customizations, things that you guys can customize for yourself. For example, stop time. Check this out. So now if we try to pick them up, it doesn't work. Well, why, may you ask? Let's use telekinesis on this fellow right here. Use it on him too. Check this out. So if we jump up, we can now actually climb on enemies. Hey, you know what? Come here. I actually need you for a second. And then this guy, we can of course climb on him as well. There's so many different customizations and things you can do with this. It's awesome. If you guys enjoyed this video, you enjoy the time stop mod, the reverse time, and you want to see more of this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. Thanks for watching.